Hey guys, what is going on? I'm Kills for Thrills, and finally, this commentary has been a big thing to do. I don't know why, but Sony Vegas has been playing up, Audacity has been playing up, my mic's been playing up, my computer, which is pretty damn powerful, has been freezing every time I try to do something. So, after 2 days, I'm finally been able to record a commentary. So I thought I'd make it pretty much on Jets and the joystick versus keyboard versus mouse versus Xbox control versus anything you want. So but basically the thing is I want to cover is why you sometimes find these people who can pretty much outflank you and then destroy you straight away as soon as you try to kill them in a jet. And I want to pretty much tell you why that is, because I've done some research into it and it is not very nice if you want to look at it. So first things first, the keyboard. I'm using keyboard right now in this gameplay and the commentary, and you might notice that the turn radius is quite large. It's quite large basically. It's compared to other people in the jets, and often I don't know if it's in the commentary or the gameplay, but enemy jets can just outflank you and just keep turning around in circles until they're right behind you, and then you will get destroyed as well. So that's because I'm using a keyboard, and the main difference between keyboards and joysticks is a thing called the dead zone. So, you know, the dead zone is what you have on the keyboard. So if you look at a keyboard, you can pretty much only do two things. You can only push the key in or basically release the key. There's not really much in between action for a keyboard. So that pretty much works for jets as well, and that's pretty much why jets suffer quite a lot. Because on a joystick, if you look at Xbox control, because you can buy Xbox controls, which, you know, you just plug into a keyboard, into your computer, and then you can start playing on PC. But the Xbox controls don't really have a dead zone, and they've got it in between. So, you know, if you want to only turn slightly, you can just turn it slightly on the keyboard, on the joystick, and it's not going to turn you it's hard to explain, but it's not going to turn your control really full. And that's the main difference, because keyboards, you've got to go in or out. Push the key down, push it out, or release it. So that's why people have such an advantage, and it just feels a lot more apparent in air, because obviously in the air you have to the main reason why jets do so badly in the air if you use keyboard is just because it's mainly about out-turning people and out-maneuvering people. So if you've got a keyboard, you've pretty much got a bad equipment to use to take out people. So that's the keyboard covered, and I'm pretty much swaying towards getting a joystick, because it's just got such an advantage. Even if you're like a noob or an amateur player, people can still destroy a pretty experienced person on a keyboard, and that's just because they can outturn them. It doesn't matter how good you are or accurate you are. If you can outturn your enemy in a jet, you are going to beat them, and they're going to be taken out of the sky. So it is down to outturning. So if any of you guys are like wanting to become really good pilots on Battlefield, and you know at the moment you're getting killed by people, it's just because you're using probably a keyboard. And I know there's some exceptions. People are good with keyboards, and you can get pretty experienced. I mean, I'm alright at the keyboard. I do lose quite a lot though into air-to-air combats, but you know I can still hold my own. But if you are like a experienced keyboard player, and you know you do get killed sometimes, it's because you're using a keyboard and not a joystick. So buy a joystick if you want to get good at PC or Xbox or whatever, PS3. And the main reason why you're getting killed, if you are getting killed a lot, is because you're using a keyboard. So the next option you can really use is a mouse. And I don't know, I really want to see a video of someone flying with a mouse, because I tried it on day one of getting Battlefield, and I was shocking. I crashed into buildings, and it's pretty impossible to turn. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend using a mouse. If you're good at it, then nice one, because I don't know how you can get good at using a mouse on the Battlefield. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the commentary, guys. Hopefully you learnt something from this, and I've cleared the whole air dominancy myth up, and you can realise that people who are doing good, they're most likely not hacking, they're most likely using a joystick, and that's why they can pretty much outflank you and kill you straight away. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. I'll see you guys around. Hopefully my PC will actually work for once, and I can keep making these commentaries. So I'll see you guys around. If you want to give me a like, I'll be happy, and I'll see you. Bye.